Jim Jones says he did Nas a favor by making him more viral than he's ever been in his life. What up, words? Your boy Charles Brown back again, talking facts. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe and notification bell. Keep sending those Cashapps to CLBMG. Join the membership gang. I thought when my video ended the other day about Jim Jones, I thought I sincerely would be making my last video about this Jim Jones and Nas nonsense, but here we are yet again. I believe he went on Bag Fuel. Salute to Esso and Heineken on Bag Fuel, the former co-host of Math Hoffa's My Expert Opinion. They got their own show. It's popping over there. They do a good goddamn job, but at the end of the day, somebody got to say it, man. Somebody got to stop this Jim Jones shit. I know everybody, they respect their guests when the guests are in the building, and they don't want to trigger their guests. They don't want to get into a verbal shouting match, but nobody's really pushing back there. Like they're like, Jimmy, you know what, Jim? I see your point. And these motherfuckers, not just them, everybody is letting Jim ramble on. It's really no contest. It's really no way to really contradict somebody who's super delusional. But Jim, my guy, you keep talking this viral shit, and you keep talking about your more influence gang. I don't know if this is true. Is this true that Jim's last album did 500 copies? So listen, let me explain to you. I don't know if Jim knows what viral means or like influence means. Somewhere the influence, the shit got misconstrued what influence means. Influence means when I drop an album, people buy the shit. Okay? Influence means I got a Grammy. Influence means I got multi-platinum albums. I got multi-platinum hits. Influence means I do sold-out shows in a goddamn tuxedo. That's what Nas doing right now. Sold out shows in a tuxedo. Every city he go to, he got a band, he got a symphony. Not a band. He's behind a symphony right now. Nas doing some other shit. That's influence. You keep thinking because you wore some Ed Hardy shirts and some goddamn True Religion jeans that you're more influential than Nas. This is where nobody's asking him, well, explain what you mean by influential. So you're saying you got so much influence, if you and Nas did Madison Square Garden, you would sell it out? And he would sell it out less than you would have more people in there. Explain influence to me, Jim Jones, please. See, nobody's really asking him the question. What does influence mean? Don't mean back in 2003, you got some niggas to do vamp life and all this other shit. That's not influence. You had a moment in time, okay? You had a moment in time. You're not more influential than Nas. You did not give Nas a viral moment. He gave you one, my nigga. Let's get this fucking straight. You ain't giving Nas no viral moments. He giving them to you because you're using his name to get viral. If you didn't say his name, they wouldn't be talking to you. Let's please get this straight. It's a lot of nonsense that motherfuckers will not say. You're not making Nas viral. I need this to be clear. Somebody got to stop this shit, bro. You're not making Nas viral. He's making you viral and he haven't said a word. Everywhere you go to Shannon Sharp, you're going to the Fat Joe, and you're going to Heineken Esso, you're going to Back Fuel. Every time, none of the other clips are going nowhere. None of them. The only clips that are viral is when you say Nas's name. So let's be clear. You're like, I'm making him viral. No, you're not. He's making you viral. Influence means that when you say these things and you go in the comments, more than half of the people gonna say, yeah, Jim, you're right. In the comments, 99% are calling you a clown and a buffoon. You are not influential. Okay? Let's redefine the term influence. You are not influential when everybody in the comments is saying you're bugging. You're not better than Nas at anything at any point in history. Okay, just so y'all understand what influence mean. It don't mean I got niggas to flip they fucking cuffs up on they jeans one year. That's not influence, gang. I'm just gonna be honest. Somebody gotta stop this shit, bro. It's getting out of hand where these kids think that this shit is true. I'm more influential than Nas. Influence means a lot of things. It don't mean you had 2 crazy summers where everybody was screaming Dipset. That's not influence. You had a moment in time. And God bless you. I always say Jimmy's rapping better than anybody. Talking about you can rap circles around Nas. Who's going to hear this shit if you only sold 500 copies? Okay? Let's just be honest. Sometimes you just need tough love. Niggas don't know about tough love no more. Everybody kissing Jim Jones on the cheek, telling him you right. Somebody got to tell him you not right, son. Simmer down. You playing with his man's name and you making yourself, yo, my stream's going up. Well, was they up before you said his name or after? You're not making Nas viral. Somebody needs to tell him, gang. He's making you viral. Because next year, Nas going to drop something. Everybody's going to be talking about it. It'll do 30, 40,000 first week. It'll end up doing 100,000. Everybody's going to say this shit's classic. And they're still going to be saying, where's Jomo? Where's the music? It's going to be there, but nobody knows. Because it's not influential. If you got to say these things about Nas for 3, 4, 5 days straight, at some point, you're not the one with the virality. It's him. You're going viral when you speak his name. I need you to understand the difference. That clip is so delusional that it makes it seem like you actually believe these things. You said you gave Nas his most viral moment since the Jay-Z battle. Bro, you're getting out of hand, gang. I'm just going to be honest. This is getting a little crazy now. 21 Savage just gave him a viral moment 2 years ago when he said that he said the same shit. Nas ain't relevant. Motherfuckers always want to say that shit. Then the whole fucking industry came down on him. He had to backtrack and had to do a song with Nas. And that's what Nas did. Nas was gracious about it. Maybe Jimmy looking for a song. I don't know. But at the end of the day, Jimmy started talking that violent shit. Oh, remember the Koofy smacking ever? All that shit. No one remembers because no one cares about that shit. We too old and too grown to be threatening violence over some shit you said in the first place. He didn't say nothing to you. There's no need to get violent. There's no need for grown men to be talking about violence. Okay? And I'm just going to go on a limb. I think Nas is all right out here. I don't think nobody's smacking nothing off nobody's heads. Just going to be honest. So at the end of the day, this stuff gotta... Okay, I get it. You told us, okay, I'm using this for marketing. You guys are getting mad, 40 plus, da-da-da. That's right, because we're really under attack right now. I'm just going to be honest. A lot of hip-hop shit. We got the bubble bath rap over here doing lawsuits, and we got all these motherfuckers making all these damn excuses, this, that, and the third, right? They're using this shit against us, and they're trying to make us like we're the bad guy. They're talking all about sales. It's all about streams and sales and fucking virality and fucking zeitgeist numbers. That's what you're trying to make this into, Jimmy. We're tired of that shit. That's why we're so passionate. We're tired of hearing about, yo, I did it for the algorithm. We're tired of hearing that shit. We just want good music. We don't want to hear about the algorithm, how you manipulated to get the young boys to wear their sneakers like yours. I don't give a fuck about that shit. We're tired of it. It's getting a little overwhelming. Every day they online complain about this, complain about that. You're sitting here catering to millennials and damn near Gen Zers and shit. Like, at some point, yes, we're 40 plus and we're done with that shit. We don't care what the middle schoolers is in their lunchbox next to their fucking Lunchables. We don't give a fuck what they doing. Okay? Do your fucking homework. Shut the fuck up. Clean your room. We don't give a fuck about your fucking opinions of hip-hop. I'm just going to be fucking honest. This our shit. Okay? We don't care about that algorithm bullshit. And we're not going to be dissing each other to move up and down the algorithm like you're doing, Jim. You're dead ass wrong for this. You're dissing a man that you said was your idol. I ain't messed with him since Belly. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Jim, you sound low-key like a hater and you're jealous. You keep repeating, I ain't his friend. I don't know him. That's apparent because you wouldn't be talking this shit if you did. And I don't even know if you probably would anyway. Probably still would be saying it because it's something, you're getting something out of it. You're saying you're getting your streams and this, that, and the third. And we understand that. But at the end of the day, it ain't worth it. The legacy that you have. People was actually bumping you up in the lexicon of hip-hop. People were bumping your name up. You were climbing. People were like, yo, Jimmy's doing his thing. Now it's not. It's collapsing, gang. Your name gonna be a joke when people start talking about you in this thing. And that's all we want. When we pass away, we want motherfuckers to just recognize what we did. But now it's gonna be, you're linking yourself to a lot of hate, a lot of anger, and a lot of nonsense. And the simple fact of the matter is, that's not how you build this hip-hop thing. We building this shit now. These kids trying to tear this thing down to, how many streams did it get? They're trying to make it like, if you don't get streams, your shit is whack and you ain't worth talking about. We're not letting them do that, Jimmy, but that's what you're doing right now. You're trying to, first of all, you're lying because you're not building nothing. You're not better than this man in any kind of category, even, yes, influence. Nobody can tell me nothing. Nobody can tell, yeah, because you're delusional. You're not listening to shit. We're telling you, this guy is influential. Influence means, can he make people do something from there and go to there to see him? If you can, then that's influence. If you can do more than that than him, you got more influence than Nas. We're not talking about 10 years ago, right? When y'all was popping and y'all was on Koch and everything, da-da-da. We're not talking about that. We're talking about overall, you saying you got more influence than Nas right now, 2025. Just because some young kid named Eli said, yo, I like Jim Jones better. Now you thinking you messing with Nas. Well, we're going to tell you you're not. It's not close. We're tired of this conversation. I ain't making no more videos about this shit. I'm done with this whole conversation. This shit's over. It's dumb. It's ridiculous. You can't out-rap him. You can't out-dress him. You can't out-fly him. You can't out-buy him. You can't do nothing with him. Just leave the man alone. He's minding his goddamn business. You're too fucking old for this shit. I'm just going to be honest. You're way too old for this shit. All of us is too old. Just support the nigga. Probably would have did a track with you, but maybe that's it. Maybe because you didn't get a track with him. I don't know. But it's getting silly. It's making hip-hop old heads look ridiculous. We look like clowns out here clashing with each other, trying to get these fucking young kids to click like and do a TikTok dance. Is bullshit. I'm done with this shit. I'm out, man. CLBMG. Head over black-yeti.com.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.